Hi, I'm Stephen. I'm actually responsible for the management accounting course through Edge. And I'd like to give you a little bit of insight into management accounting itself. To me, one of the hardest courses to pass for certain students. I'm sure that there are many students that had to repeat management accounting at undergraduate level. You really struggled with the course itself. It's totally different from a tax or a financial accounting course, because if you put effort into tax and you put effort into financial accounting, traditionally you're going to pass. With management accounting, if you put a lot of effort in, it doesn't mean that you're actually going to pass your course itself. So there's a certain way that I like to actually approach management accounting, quite different from many other lecturers themselves. So I'm just going to go through on how I'm going to approach management accounting with you. So I really do believe that you actually need to understand. What I found with a lot of people is that you try to find an example and you try to actually learn how to do that example. And when you get something different in an exam, you don't know what to do with it. So the only way to actually really succeed at management accounting is for you to actually understand why you're actually doing something. That's why you'll see, if you actually go into my week one try before you buy classroom, you'll see that the first thing that I do is I do an overview of the entire finance process itself. So showing you how everything mixes together, why we do strategy and how it links through into different other sections, how weighted average cost of capital generates a discount rate that you can use in a capital budgeting decision. Once you've decided on which capital budgeting decisions you're going to accept, you're going to need to finance those decisions. With financing those decisions, do you use a loan? Do you use share capital? If you're going to use share capital, do you issue new shares or do you not pay a dividend? And that'll impact upon your dividend policy. And your working capital policy will determine how much cash you have to invest as well. So I'd like you to actually just understand how everything fits together, because your exams are very integrated at postgraduate level. And you need to know how all of this stuff actually fits together itself. Also with exam technique, you guys don't know how to actually answer the questions properly. That's why in the first week, you'll see that there's an exam technique video, and I'll ask you to do a question. It's an old UNISA test question, and you'll be able to see whether you answered it properly or not. But I know that you're not going to answer it properly. I'm just going to actually give you a little bit of insight on how to actually answer these questions itself. I try to do master classes for many of the topics themselves. So I try to actually show you how everything fits together and follow that up with many examples that you can sit down and actually do. A nice diverse range of examples that'll show the various ways that those questions can be answered within that topic itself. So my whole thing is on understanding. Certain students struggle with that. I believe it's absolutely essential that you need to understand how everything works to actually pass management accounting. If you're looking for a lecture that says, here's an example, if you can do this example, you're going to pass your paper, I'm not the lecturer for you. I don't believe that that's the way that you pass management accounting. I believe that you need to understand what's going on. I lecture accordingly with that.